In a grand mansion surrounded by silence and wealth, lived a millionaire named Mr. Adrian Cole, a man known for his sharp mind and colder heart. He had everything money could buy, yet life had given him one test he could never master, his little daughter, Lily. She was 6, beautiful, and special. She couldn't speak since birth. Adrian loved her deeply but didn't know how to connect with her. After losing his wife in an accident years ago, he drowned himself in business, leaving Lily in the care of many nannies. None stayed long, until Maria arrived. She was quiet, humble, and kind, a young maid who treated Lily not as a job but as a child of her own. Within days, Maria changed everything. She taught Lily to smile, to draw, and to express love through colors and gestures. The mansion, once cold and empty, was filled with laughter again, soft laughter that Adrian would hear through his office door but never join. One evening, Adrian returned home early and walked toward Lily's playroom. What he saw made his heart freeze. Maria stood in front of Lily, her arms stretched out, blocking another woman, the new house manager, who was shouting at the little girl for spilling juice on an expensive rug. "Stop!" Maria yelled, her voice trembling yet firm. "Don't you dare raise your hand at her." Lily clung to Maria's leg, terrified, while the other woman looked shocked. Before Maria could explain, Adrian stepped into the room. Everyone froze. The house manager immediately pointed at Maria. "Sir, she disrespected me but Adrian raised his hand. "Enough," he said, his voice calm but cold. His eyes turned to Maria, who looked down, expecting to be fired. For years, she'd worked in houses where loyalty was repaid with dismissal, not gratitude. But instead of anger, Adrian's next words shocked everyone. "Maria," he said quietly, "thank you." The woman blinked in disbelief. Adrian knelt beside Lily, gently brushing her hair aside. "Were you scared, sweetheart?" he asked softly, and for the first time, Lily looked into his eyes and nodded. That one nod shattered the walls around his heart. He turned toward the house manager. "Pack your things. You're done here." Then he looked back at Maria. "From now on, you don't work for us, you work with us. You're Lily's teacher, not her maid." Maria's eyes filled with tears. "Sir, I don't understand. You stood up for my daughter when I wasn't there," he said. "That makes you family." From that day forward, Adrian started spending more time at home, learning from Maria how to communicate with Lily. He discovered that love wasn't about grand gestures or gifts, but about protection, patience, and kindness. Maria taught him to listen, to understand the silence his daughter lived in. Weeks turned into months, and the mansion transformed into a real home, one filled with warmth instead of wealth. One morning, Adrian woke up to a soft sound. He rushed to Lily's room and froze. She was sitting on her bed, smiling, whispering her first word, "Papa." Tears rolled down his face as he turned to Maria, who stood by the door, smiling proudly. "You did this," he whispered. "No," she said softly, "you both did." The news of Lily speaking spread fast, but Adrian didn't care about fame. He only cared about the 2 angels who saved him, his daughter and the maid who became family. Months later, at a family dinner, Adrian made a toast. "Sometimes," he said, raising his glass, "the richest people are not those who have money, but those who find hearts pure enough to protect what truly matters." Maria smiled, her hands gently resting on Lily's shoulders. The camera could have captured the glow on all their faces, the look of a man reborn by love, a maid who found respect, and a child who finally found her voice. And as the lights of the mansion dimmed at night, the viewers of their story would realize one truth: sometimes the people we least expect are the ones who bring us back to life. So if you believe kindness still has the power to change the world, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because stories like this remind us that even in silence, love speaks the loudest.